What's going on, everybody? This is Joe.
And Amy.
And we are back with more of this Ikoria Lair of Behemoths quick draft. We are 1 and 2. We are playing 2 colors. We drafted 3 colors. And we had
eliminated our black.
Yeah, we had a pretty bad loss last time. Hopefully that will not be anything that we have to deal with this time. We're facing Silui, I guess.
Kiloi?
Yeah, something like that. Alright, so we have Brushwog 1, Glimmerbell 2, and then Neutralize or Anticipate on 3.
Okay, yeah.
Can play everything in our hand,
yeah,
so that's something. They mulliganed. That's a good sign. Okay. Brushwog turn 1. Whoops. They have a blue. We drew another green. Yeah, we'll do this first, then attack. Or not attack, I guess. Am I missing something? What's available for a single blue that, unless they're just playing with full control on, which is very frustrating, especially if they're not paying attention. Glimmerbell it is.
Maybe they're just new to it.
Well, but they've entered full control mode, so they're not that new. Facet Reader. Okay, it's a 1-2. We'll play this land, I guess? Yeah, that makes sense to keep up Neutralize. Okay.
I don't know what full control mode means.
It just means that you have to pass through everything, or say that you're going to pass through everything. As opposed to, like, when we play our last available card, I think this resolves. Because I don't want to get, like, blood curdled next turn and wish that we kept that. Pass to attackers. But anyway, yeah, it means that, like, when we played our last available card that we could play in the turn, the game automatically ended our turn, as opposed to us manually skipping through every phase to get to the end phase. But it seems like they could be doing it manually. Put 1 into our hand? I mean, clearly it's the Polywog, because we have a million lands, so... We drew the Terran. That's cool. Guess we attack with Glimmerbell. So frustrating. It's like they're definitely not even thinking about something. They're just like taking forever. I am purposefully passing to keep up Neutralize.
Okay, so we just do what our last opponent did and we say your go.
We definitely do not do that. That is rude as hell, and I will not do that. Obviously, I know that you're not actually suggesting that, but I'm letting everybody else know as well. I know that Amy's joking. If you, for whatever reason, don't know that Amy's joking, I'm not doing what Amy just said, because it's a joke, and it's rude as hell, and I will not do that. Okay. Reconnaissance.
I feel like they're only playing as slow as I would play that.
Sure.
So, I really don't have the ability to say,
but they are
go.
But they are silver rank whatever. Like, they're a higher rank in silver than we are. What is happening? Oh, okay. We drew the Brushwog. I didn't even see that we drew that. That's fine. We have 5, so we can play... Let's attack first, I guess. Okay, we'll play a second Brushwog. And a Polywog Symbiote, which is a good blocker for everything they have. Ooh, and we have the 2 mana to untap Glimmerbell if we want.
Ooh.
I don't currently see a need for it, but it's possible. Okay. Passing to attackers.
Maybe they're only silver tier because all their opponents concede because they can't
stand waiting for them. All right, that was the end. Ooh,
sorry, that was mean.
Proud Wild Bonder, huh? Okay, we do have. It's fine. We do have 2 trample creatures.
It's so cute.
This is the guy on Fully Grown.
I know.
Remember?
It's the girl on Fully Grown.
Well, I meant the human, but yes, the little gal.
But I didn't realize the man was in Fully Grown.
He's riding her.
Oh.
She's huge, and he's like holding on to the side of her.
I didn't see him because he's so small.
Oh, they're countering it. Okay, they have their own counter spells, huh? Okay. Fair enough. Okay, can I, like, do more things, though? Is that cool?
Nah.
Alright, attack for 1.
I just want to drink that lava.
Ugh. That's a terrible idea.
Yeah, it is. Looks tasty, though.
I'm just destroying things while I waste my time. Ah. My goodness.
It's similar to when you, like, buy a candle and it smells so good that you're like, oh, I want to eat it. But it's a candle.
Yes, that totally relatable thing that I've definitely dealt with before.
It's a girl thing.
Ugh. Facet Reader again. What deck is this person playing? Okay. Well, they're probably asking themselves the same thing if we play 3 Brushwogs.
Brushwog deck.
Alright, we'll attack for 1 in the air again. This Glimmerbell's going the distance, I tell you what. Oh. Sure, let's go to damage. I mean, if it's a question, I'm absolutely playing this Brushwog. They'll use one of their facet readers now, I assume? Yep. I don't want them to have to wait for me to say that something resolves. That would be ridiculous. Alright, so they discard a land. So they're kind of flooded, it seems.
The lava's a rent.
Yeah, I brought him out. I clicked a lot. So he would come and say it. Pass to attackers. Pass their whole turn. This is
weird.
Interesting. Okay, we could cycle this if we want. You know what I want to do, though?
What?
1, 2, 3, 4. So let's go to combat and attack with the Glimmerbell and a Brushwog.
Okay.
Because we can tap 4 and give it +3/+3 and trample. So even if they double block, if they triple block, then the Brushwog dies. Oh! They're just letting it all through? Okay. Then I don't need to use the ability to do it. Because now I can just cycle this, draw a card, and see if we draw something for 3 or less. Or the land. Perfect. And it's a tap land, so next turn we have Terran. We don't have to wait for it. That was beautiful. Alright, let's end our turn. We do have the mana to untap Glimmerbell if we need it, but we haven't needed it any other of the last 17 turns, it feels like. It hasn't been 17 turns. It feels like it's been 17 turns. So they draw a card, then discard a card. I don't know what they're digging for, but I guess we'll find out. They're doing it again.
Eventually, I guess.
Yeah. Neutralize. So yeah, they have a lot of counterspells. Because that's 2 of this uncommon that they have.
Maybe they have a counter spells deck and no creatures.
Spell Eater Wolverine. Okay. So it has double strike if they get 1 more instant or sorcery into the graveyard. Okay. It's our turn. We drew a land. I don't have to play that one. Let's go to combat first. Attack for 1. They only have 2 mana up, which could be keep safe, but we're not going to be targeting any of their things. So... Oh, actually, maybe I should play the... No, right? No, this is all of it. Never mind. We're going to give it hexproof because they're definitely in removal colors. But the only counterspell, like I said, that they could have is keep safe. And that will not be able to stop that, which means it's on the field with hexproof, and they're not going to be able to do anything to it now. They draw, then discard. They are notably at 11. This Glimmerbell has done 8 damage to them this game.
One of the Brushwogs got her ones.
That's why they're at 11. Geigen! Okay. It's Garuda, but...
I was like, what the hell is Geigen?
It's Garuda. So when it enters, each player puts the top 4 cards of their library into their graveyard. You put a creature card with an even converted mana cost from among them onto the battlefield under your control, which, spoilers, they didn't have. So that's why they didn't get it. Doesn't have reach, and it could be a companion, but they didn't use it as such, so... Alright, let's end our turn. We're keeping up this Great Shark to counter, I guess, the next big scary threat that they're going to try to play. I guess that's what they were digging for, but...
Yeah. It's the only thing they had, I guess.
Seemingly. Rooting Moloch, when it enters, exile a card with a cycling ability from your graveyard. Ooh, Luca is in their graveyard. Ah. Okay. And they can exile Neutralize or Reconnaissance Mission. Oh, and this is a creature, so yeah. We'll flash in Voracious Great Shark. And counter the Rooting Moloch. Very good. They attack with their 6/6? They do not attack with their 6/6. Okay. Oh my god, lands galore, huh? Alright, well, that's good. They take 1 in the air again.
This
All right.
is so weird.
I believe... Alright, so I should have played the land last turn. That was my mistake. Because if I did, we could have used the Brushwog ability on 2 different Brushwogs. But now we can only use it on 1 and then have 3 left over. So, yeah, I should have played the land last turn. That's my fault. Definitely my fault. Pass to attackers. It looks like they're planning on attacking this turn. With just the 3/2, I will happily block with a Brushwog. It's got Double Strike. I know it has Double Strike. But that's why... Oh, God. Oh, no. Can I not use the ability once I've blocked? Uh-oh. I guess we'll find out. I think I can. I should get priority. Yeah, I do. Good. Activate.
I was gonna say, you can just use one of the other 2 Brushwogs we have.
No, it's just, I wanted to make sure that I had priority to activate the ability after I declared blocks since it's first strike damage, but I do. So, that's fine. One of the Brushwogs dies while trading with this Spell Eater Wolverine. Works for me. Oh no, one of our 3 1/1 tramples. Call the Death Dweller to get it back. Okay. Sure. And now it has Menace and Death Touch. Okay. It's our turn. It's fine. Oh my god, that's not fine. Okay. The thing is, now we just double block it with Brushwogs and activate both of their abilities. It's not that hard.
Rushwog it up.
Yeah, exactly. This Glimmer Bell is gonna kill our opponent, and
Slowly but surely.
this is ridiculous. We have so many other crazy like mutate cards and stuff that we could like be putting on this Glimmer Bell to like I don't know.
It's like when a little kid kicks you in the shin at the playground, and you're just like, "Kid, what the hell?"
Yeah, except
You know?
that they do it enough, it actually
But they
hurts.
do it like a bunch of times, and then like later on when you're at home and you're like walking around your house, you're like, "Oh my god, I can't walk. What the hell?"
All right, so oh, they got rid of Heartless Act. Why? You could have killed the Glimmer Bell with this. Are you too proud to destroy a 1-powered creature? Because it's dealt 11 damage to you. Possibly 10, but I think it's 11. I just don't remember if Brushwog dealt damage in the beginning. I don't think it did, because I think they played Facet Reader early.
That made me sound really weird when I was like, "Oh, I hang out at the playground." I used to be a nanny.
I just thought you
Don't
were...
get me wrong.
Yeah. Okay, so they... Oh, okay, there you go. They cycled Avian Oddity, and now something has flying. What are they choosing? Their Double Striker has flying. Okay. Are you going to start attacking me with it, or not?
They're just gonna make it amazing until they die from Glimmer Bell damage.
Yeah. Pass to attackers. They're attacking with it, and it doesn't have Vigilance. It is 6 damage a turn, so they do win that race. So there's that. Okay. We need some things. We have a lot of stuff in our deck. We've just been drawing
Nothing but land.
nothing but land. I guess we attack, because it's got Menace, so it's not like we could block it with our 1 flyer anyway. And they're 6/6, just like we're doing with our 3/6. Their 6/6 is stopping us from attacking with anything else. They are at 7, but
Yeah.
nothing else has trample. Oh my god. They're drawing a lot of land.
So weird.
Yeah, except they have the Facet Reader engines to be drawing more things and discarding more things. Also notably, and I may... Well, actually, it has cycling, so I don't care to jinx it to draw it. But we have 15 cards left in our library. 3 of them are Ominous... Oh, no. 2 of them are Ominous Seas. I don't... Oh, they milled one with Geigen.
Oh.
Alright, so they're attacking
Pretty
us
sure
for
we
6.
had a Facet Reader in our sideboard if we wanted to put that in.
Don't think that's correct, but I don't recall.
I think we have one.
It's irrelevant. That shouldn't matter. We shouldn't be drawing 5 land in a row at the exact moment where our opponent is drawing nothing but gas. Like, but I mean, you know, I say that, but watch any of our other videos.
Right.
So,
So,
all right, we have 2 more turns. Otherwise, we lose. And actually, honestly, if they swing out, no, if they swing out, we're probably fine. Take our turn. That's not a land, and it has reach.
ooh.
Okay, let's do this correctly. Can we do this? I think we put this on the Great Shark.
Ready to get killed.
I don't know. We'll find out. Or countered.
Yeah. Did you put it on the polywog?
Nope. The Polywog's ability is going off because we're casting a creature with Mutate, so we get to draw a card and then discard a card.
Ooh.
And we have a land in our hand, so yeah. We drew a card. Whoa!
I wonder what we'll discard.
Yeah. So we'll put it underneath. Let's not get distracted. Now we have a 7/6 and a 1/3. 1, 2, so 4, 5, 6. Not enough for this. But we have enough to activate one of these and untap this, so let's go to combat. And attack with the Glimmer Bell for 1. Because we can. No? Damn it. Alright, well, we don't lose yet, but they're putting a capture sphere on our voracious great shark. There's nothing we can do about that, right? So that happens. Do we lose Wilt already? I think we did. Yeah, it's right there.
We cycled it.
We cycled it because that's fine. Because they weren't playing anything for the first half of this game. So yeah, I guess it doesn't matter if we attack with Glimmerbell now. Okay. If they attack all out, we're actually still fine. Like, we could just go to 2. Oh, they're doing it on their main phase. They might have, like, 1 card that saves them here that they're, like, digging for. They do have 9 cards left in their library because this game's gone on for so long.
Oh my God.
Do they attack with everything? No, it's still just the Wolverine. Okay. Nothing we can do about it. So we pass. Okay. Yep. We're at 2. If we can't find a way to deal with that Wolverine, we may be losing. Why would you not... Oh, I guess because we have a 3/6. 1 damage to each opponent on cycling. That's bad. Uh-oh. If they have 1 more cycling card, we lose. Or is it the first? Whenever you cycle another card. Nope, they win. We need removal in our decks. It's very, very important, and we don't have any.
Alright, so we can put some black back in.
Well, not anymore. This draft is done.
Oh.
We are absolutely done. So, we claim our prize. We get 1 pack and 100 gems.
Okay.
Do you want to just start another one?
Yeah.
Alright, let's do better this time. How's that?
Yeah, we'll get removal.
Ooh, Ghidorah.
Ooh.
For Illuna Apex of Wishes. So we'll claim our prize. Ah, Kahira's done okay for us in the past.
Yes, she has.
Otherwise, it's Stormwild Caprador, which is not great. Heartless Act, which is good. And Ivy Elemental, which is good.
And you can play the Ivy Elemental in the Kahira Companion deck.
Correct. Because it's an elemental.
Oh, but that doesn't matter because we can't draft them both because this is a draft.
Correct.
Not a sealed.
Correct.
Okie doke. I think Kahira, though.
Me too. Okay, well, there's Reconnaissance Mission. Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, you may draw a card. Momentum Rumbler. When it attacks, if it doesn't have First Strike, it gets First Strike as a counter. And then whenever it attacks, if it has First Strike, it gains Double Strike until end of turn. And then Back for More. 4 black-green, instant return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. When you do, it fights up to 1 target creature you don't control.
Okay.
Those are the uncommons. There's the Dreamtail Heron, which has Mutate of 4. Whenever this creature mutates, draw a card. And it's Flyer. Fully Grown, Migratory Greathorn, Goriak, Serrated Scorpion, Pangolin, etc.
Is it weird that I kind of hate all of this right
Really?
now?
Yeah,
Right
I think
now. I don't know.
Okay. Like... What do you mean?
I'm sorry, I made you totally freak out.
I just don't know what you mean. Like, we have pretty damn good picks in this pack.
It's...
Or options, like...
Oh. Back for more?
Back for More is good. For me, it's either Back for More or Momentum Rumbler.
Oh, okay.
Like, Rumbler is very good as well.
Yeah, that's true, too.
So...
Oh, and Back for More costs a lot.
Yeah, it's 6.
Alright, we can pick the Rumbler.
Okay. So in this pack, we have Flourishing Fox, which notably cannot go in the Kahira deck. Because Momentum Rumbler is a dinosaur, which can. Barrier Breach is a fine card. I don't know that we want to pick it this early, but it's a fine card. Blade Banish, 3 and a white to exile target creature with power 4 or greater. Pacifism. Solid Footing, no. Pyroceratops, maybe. It's an elemental and a dinosaur, so it counts.
Deadweight.
Deadweight's also good. If you're going to pick Deadweight, I'd rather you pick Pacifism just so we can somewhat stay in our colors. Okay. All right. There is... So right now, it looks like we're white-red.
Yeah.
But we could be something else, but just notably, it looks like we're white-red. Our uncommons are Unbreakable Bond to return a creature from our graveyard to the battlefield with a lifelink counter on it, and then Zagoth Mamba, 1 black for a 1/1 whenever it mutates, target creature and opponent controls gets -2/-2.
Both good cards.
And then Cunning Nightbonder is the Flash Lord. Spells with Flash you cast cost 1 less and can't be countered. And it's a 2/2 for 2. But in white and red, there's Coordinated Charge, Go for Blood. Adaptive Shimmer is colorless and is a 5-mana 3/3 with Flash. And Mothra's Great Cocoon is the Mysterious Egg. So the 1-mana 0/2, whenever this creature mutates, put a +1/+1 counter on it. Technically also a Springjaw Trap.
I don't know. I'm going to let you pick this one because I think our options that we actually have available to us are kind of crappy. The black cards are good, but we're not in black.
Well, but we're not... We don't have to be in red or white.
I hear that. I hear ya.
Or if we go black, that's white, red, black is Mardu, which is supported as one of the wedges. So, which is better to you, Mamba or Unbreakable Bond? Or Nightbonder?
The Mamba?
I agree. Duskfang Mentor.
Okay.
There's General's Enforcer as well, which technically is in 2 of our colors. Mm-hmm. There's the Helica Glider. There's a Memory Leak. There's a Lava Serpent and a Pyroceratops and a Bloodfell Caves. A lot of options.
I like the Mentor.
Me too.
She's awesome.
She is. I agree. All right. Well, Scoured Barrens is white and black. There's also Evolving Wilds, which could just go get you any basic land.
That one might be better since we're not exactly sure what lands we're playing.
Sure.
Or what colors we're playing, I should say.
Sure. And honestly, in the colors that we have, like, there's Blister Spit, which is whatever.
Meh.
There's the Frenzied Raptor, which is not great.
Meh.
The Garrison Cat's fine, but it's definitely not like, oh my god, we have to have a Garrison Cat.
Yeah.
And then there's Corpse Churn, which I don't love. Unlikely Aid, which I don't love. So it's probably one of the lands. And I think your point is well taken about the Evolving Wilds.
Yeah.
So. Okay. There is Dark Bargain.
Okay. I don't like that card.
Fair.
I just don't.
That's fine. Because there's Day Squad Marshal, which is a good card.
That one's not bad.
Yeah. 3/3 for 4, and it comes with a 1/1. Light of Hope is not great, in my opinion. But for 1 white, you gain 4, destroy an enchantment, or put a +1/+1 counter on something. It's basically like put a counter on something or destroy an enchantment. Like, I don't know of any time where you're going to be gaining 4 life, but if they don't have an enchantment, you just play this for 1 at the end of one of their turns to put a counter on something for the hell of it, or mess up combat a little. Or a 3/1 for 2. If it were me, it's the Marshal. But
yeah, I was going to say Mentor, but it's Marshal.
Sorry. Yeah. Okay. Well, there's a lot of options here.
The Dweller, maybe?
Call of the Death Dweller. Return up to 2 target creature cards with total converted mana cost 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. Put a Death Touch counter on either of them and a Menace counter on either of them. So right now, Kahira is 3, and Kahira dies often.
Yeah.
So that'll be nice to be able to get Kahira back. Mm-hmm. Otherwise, Duskfang Mentor is 3. That will probably want to be killed by our opponent as well. Yeah. And Mamba is 1. So right now we have 3 targets for it this early on, which is nice.
That's great.
There is also technically Sanctuary Smasher, which is not bad.
Yes, whatever.
Yeah. But yeah, so we can do that.
Yeah, definitely.
I like it. Okay, there is Black-Blue. That's not helpful. Coordinated Charge. Cycling of 2, +2/+1 to the team at instant speed. It is 5 mana, which sucks.
Yeah.
But it's better than Suffocating Fumes or Unlikely Aid, probably. Like, Unlikely Aid gets to help you out a little bit, but this allows you to win. This is more defensive, I feel like.
Yeah, Unlikely Aid is one that we've tried playing a couple of times, and in the end, all we did was get upset that we wasted a spot for it. That's really all that happened.
And yet this, we've blown out our opponent with this a couple times, so. All right. Interesting. Light of Hope, Spontaneous Flight, Pangolin, Serrated Scorpion, Suffocating Fumes. So, I mean, they're all in our colors, but
definitely between the Scorpion and the Flight. I think the Flight.
I agree, actually. Okay, Solid Footing. So, Flash for 1 enchant creature. It gets +1/+1, and then if it has Vigilance, it assigns combat damage equal to its toughness rather than its power. Or Mothra's Great Cocoon, Mysterious Egg, 1 mana 0/2 if it mutates +1/+1. Or a Sleeper Dart. Oh, actually, we'll just take Barrier Breach. What am I... Oh, no. Because we're not really in green. Good point. So, yeah, Solid Footing, Mothra's Great Cocoon, or Sleeper Dart.
Cocoon?
And even then it goes in the sideboard. We have no mutate right now. So it's just a 1 mana 0/2. It's bad. But I agree with you that it was the best choice, and now we have another coordinated charge.
Okay.
Spontaneous Flight, Pyroceratops. So the 2/3 for 4 with Trample. Whenever we cast a non-creature spell, put a +1/+1 counter on it.
Yeah, maybe we pick the Pyroceratops this time.
We're currently 5 and 5.
Oh, okay.
So this will make it 6 and 5, but still. Garrison Cat or Unlikely Aid. And a Light of Hope for probably the sideboard. Whoa, we're not in blue. We are in red, though.
Clash of Titans.
This is the one where we can tap 3 red for an instant. Target creature fights another target creature. They can both be our opponent's creatures.
Right.
Very, very good card.
Yeah, that was used against us effectively. I don't know if it was specifically this card, but it was that.
It was. No, it was. It was absolutely this card.
Okay.
So, yeah, Clash of Titans is insane, and Primal Empathy is also insane, but it's the 2 colors that we're not playing.
Right.
So, yeah, it's Clash of Titans.
Yeah, Clash of Titans.
We can hope that Spell Eater Wolverine comes back.
That would be cool.
Oh, no, I lied. Or Blood Curdle, or Mutual Destruction.
Oh, man.
But this card's better.
Okay.
It just is. It gets to kill 2 of their things.
Fine.
Hopefully. Like, that's how you want to use it. Yeah. Whirlwind of Thought is a no, because we're not playing blue. There's a Sanctuary Smasher. Ominous Seas we can't play. We're not in that color. Marmoset cares about cycling. Pyroceratops. Again. Checkpoint Officer's not bad. 1 and a white, tap it, tap target creature. And there's another Day Squad Marshal as well.
Oh, maybe the Marshal?
I don't think this is the pick. I think you should choose between Checkpoint Officer. Tapping things is very strong.
Okay.
Marmoset or Pyroceratops.
Okay.
That's my opinion.
How much does the Pyroceratops cost?
4. Same as Day Squad
That's
Marshal.
not that bad. Checkpoint Officer?
I like it, yeah.
Yes?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, Colossification. We can't play the Gnar. We can play Lord Dracus, technically. Yeah. Red on Mutate. I don't know that that's our best bet, but it's a possibility. But to be fair, oh yeah, there's Mutual Destruction.
Yeah, definitely Mutual Destruction.
Good call. My bad. There's another one. Or a Lava Serpent, or a Bloodfell Caves for fixing. It's kind of it. Like, there's Bastion as well.
Yeah. I think the fixing or the Mutual Destruction.
So, hold on. Did we mess up at any point? Elemental Dinosaur, Human Soldier. This cannot go in a Kahira companion deck.
Oh, well.
Neither can the Mentor.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, we messed up a little bit. Neither can this. The Mamba is a nightmare, so it can. The cat is a cat, so it can.
Yeah, that sucks. Because, like, when you do the sealed and you decide to pick a companion, it asks you right away if you'd like to make it your companion or just have it in your deck.
Yeah.
So you can pick companion option, and it will tell you as you're picking cards that something doesn't coincide with the ability on the companion.
Yeah.
And that doesn't happen here, so you kind of get screwed over unless you're paying attention every single time.
Yeah, which, I mean, technically you're supposed to be doing. We remembered it pretty soon, but not as soon as we could. We picked 3 things off that don't fit the restriction, so
yeah, and
that
I
kind
think
of
that
sucks.
maybe would have affected the colors we were in, too.
I don't recall. I think we picked the Day Squad Marshal kind of early, so maybe, but...
I mean, the Mentor, well, yeah, if I had known we couldn't play the Mentor, I probably wouldn't have picked that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Well, now we have a choice between Mutual Destruction or Lava Serpent. Or Bastion. Oh, right, or the Fixing, sorry. Those are our main 4.
Okay. Oh, because we can't do the Sergeant, or we don't want to do
Human.
the Sergeant. Okay.
So unless we want Kahira in the deck and not as a companion, then we could go more towards this direction.
Okay.
That's always an option. Kahira is still a fine card. It's just that we don't always have access to her. That's all. Like, we would just have to draw her like any other card in our deck. And then she'd be a 3/2 Vigilance for 3 that each other cat, elemental, nightmare, dinosaur, or beast would still get +1/+1 in Vigilance. It's just...
Okay, so you're still, even if she's not your companion, you're still incentivized to not pick a human because it's not one of the things that gets pluses from her.
I would disagree. If you're not using her as your companion, you can pick whatever you want at that point, as long as it's within your colors. Only because if you don't draw Kahira, then you're limiting yourself with the creatures that you can play, because Kahira is like any other card in your deck.
Yeah,
the last game that we played, right, we had 3 Ominous Seas in our entire deck, and we didn't see a single one except the one that was milled at one point.
Right.
So it's not always like we could never draw Kahira and play 10 games or 9 games. So I wouldn't solely limit yourself in that way if she's not your companion.
Right.
If you want to keep Day Squad Marshal, Duskfang Mentor, Checkpoint Officer, then you can do that and just have Kahira not as your companion. But then, yeah, you're somewhat more incentivized to pick this than this. But if you, like, because this buffs your other humans, and the other humans that you have aren't really attackers. Like, the Mentor is not attacking. Yeah. It's a 1/3 that you're using to put +1/+1 counters on your lifelinkers. The Checkpoint Officer shouldn't be attacking. It should be tapping things. So the only humans you have that should be attacking are this 3/3 and the 1/1 it makes.
Okay.
So that's not...
So we don't need that regardless.
Correct.
I mean, Mutual Destruction or the land.
Yeah, and we have one already, and it does require you to sack a creature to use it. Mm-hmm. So the land might be more helpful.
Okay.
At least originally. There might be more Mutual Destructions, in fact. There's another Bastion.
Okay.
We don't have a lot of cycling, so this would probably be bad. There's another Evolving Wilds. There is another Spontaneous Flight. There is Cloud Piercer. Mutate, Reach, 5/4. So it's either 5 mana to just play it. You can just play a 5/4 Reach for 5. Or you can play it for 4, mutate it onto something, and whenever this creature mutates, you may discard, and if you do, draw.
Okay. Yeah, let's pick him.
Yep.
Because... Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh, no, it's fine.
Okay.
The only other thing that I liked that was there was the Capture Sphere, which obviously we can't play. So.
Correct. So there's a third Bastion. There's Helica Glider.
Okay.
Could be flying or first strike. There's Lurking Deadeye as well. And there's Whisper Squad, which, I mean, don't pick Whisper Squad. And there's the 1/4 Serval or another Pyroceratops. If you're going to pick a 4-drop, I think at this point it could be Deadeye, but you could do Pyroceratops or a Helica Glider.
Yeah, I'd rather do a Helica Glider.
I like it. Okay. There is a Perimeter Sergeant, Drannith Stinger, or Suffocating Fumes.
Ugh. What is the Stinger?
1 and a red for a 2/2. Whenever you cycle another card, it deals 1 damage to each opponent, and it itself has cycling for 1.
That's not the worst thing, but...
It's not. We just lost to this.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Alright, maybe we pick that.
Okay. Tigerilla. Spontaneous Flight. Unexpected Fangs.
Tigerilla.
Spell Eater Wolverine. So notably, we would not have been able to play this in Kahira. It's a Wolverine. Wow. Smasher, Marmoset, Pyroceratops. Wow.
That's tough for me.
Me too. Ugh. We only have 7 non-creatures and 13 creatures. I don't think we have a lot of cycling. There was 1. Alright. Oh god. There was 2, 3. 3. So it's probably this.
Yeah.
Shredded Sails, Cocoon, or Light of Hope. It's probably Shredded Sails. Yep. Bastion, Light of Hope.
Bastion.
This goes in the sideboard, I guess. We're not really in the cycling deck. Bastion number 2. And a land. Alright, pack 3, help us out, please.
Yeah, like... do us a solid here.
Yeah, we need some things. This is not great. This is 2 of the 3 colors that we're not playing, or 2 of the colors that we're not playing are 2 of the 3 colors on this card. There's Space Godzilla. There's another Reptilian Reflection, and the other one's already in the sideboard. And there's Skull Prophet, one of the colors of which we're not playing. So in our uncommons, it's Space Godzilla. But in the commons, there's Rumbling Rockslide.
Yeah.
That's very good. That's probably it. Because Dark Bargain, Coil Bug, Gloom Pangolin, Sleeper Dart, 3/1 for 2. Like,
yeah, all that shit
so it's
sucks.
right. So it's Rumbling Rockslide or Space Godzilla.
I'll let you pick it.
Ugh. Removal is important, I've heard.
Yeah. And we have a lot of creatures.
Yeah. Third Bastion, second Helica Glider, second Sanctuary Smasher, Snare Tactician. So whenever you cycle a card, tap target creature and opponent controls. It's a 2/3 for 3.
You don't have a lot of cycling.
Correct. There's another Stinger. There's another Pyroceratops.
Oh my god.
Dark Bargain, Whisper Squad.
Helica Glider.
Yep, that's gonna be my choice too. Chittering Harvester.
Oh.
Helica Glider. Patagia Tiger.
I want the deadweight.
Over the Chittering Harvester?
It's a 6-drop creature and we already have one.
It's a 5-drop creature if it mutates. And each opponent sacks a creature if you mutate it. But, that's fine. Okay, we can take Deadweight. Absolutely fine. Deadweight it is. Not a problem at all. Ooh, a Momentum Rumbler. We could have 2 of those.
Or we could take the Blood Curdle.
Ooh, damn it. Good eye, Amy.
Rock Slide again.
Yep. I mean, it's either that or Memory Leak, and I think the Rock Slide's better than that.
Yeah.
This sucks. This sucks. Like, but yeah, Rock Slide's great. Ah, Savai Thundermane.
Ooh.
Now, unfortunately, there's another pacifism too, which is good. Because this is red-white for an elemental cat, a 3/2. Whenever you cycle a card, so it cares about cycling because that's the deck that these 2 colors want to be. Whenever you cycle a card, you may pay 2. When you do, Savai Thundermane deals 2 damage to target creature and you gain 2 life. So yeah, as a 2-drop goes, pacifism is probably your better bet here.
Okay.
I would say, right? Like this is...
Yeah.
It's a 3/2 for 2. Like, this is just better. Yeah. Unfortunately.
And again, we have a lot of creatures, so now we need to try and find our enchantments, our instants, our sorceries, our...
Sure.
you know.
So we can Blade Banish, exile target creature with power 4 or greater.
That's pretty good.
Or another tapper. Checkpoint officer.
Meh.
You got it. There's Will of the All Hunter. You've wanted to play this card for a while.
Yes, I have.
So there you go. And it's better than the Serval. It's better than a third coordinated charge.
Yeah.
It's better than Forbidden Friendship, better than Shredded Sails, probably better than Bushmeat Poacher.
Okay.
Although this one's the only one that rivals it even slightly. But I think this card's great.
Yay.
Whoa! Space Godzilla came back.
Well, I guess we pick him.
Of course we do. Bastion number 3, Dranith Stinger number 2, Pyroceratops number 2.
I don't know. Your choice on that.
Interesting. Wow, our curve looks great.
It looks pretty good now, yeah.
I'd
like our 2s to be better.
Okay. Well, this is a 2-drop creature.
Okay. Sold.
Helica Glider for 3.
Okay.
Or Cocoon, so...
No, Glider is definitely better.
Yep. Another Blade Banish.
Okay.
Or Light of Hope. Or Frenzied Raptor. This does destroy an enchantment. We already have one, though, right? Yeah, we do. Okay. So, yeah. This is probably better.
Yeah.
This is the only option, and it goes in the sideboard.
Oh.
2-drop creature.
Okay.
And a Shredded Sails.
Okay. We did it.
All right, so we need...
We have 55 cards.
Yeah, we need 15 cuts. Now,
Christ.
just out of curiosity, let's see what happens if we do this. Okay? Let's see what happens if we take out everything that we can't play with Kahira.
Okay.
And see what happens. I'm curious. Oh. That's it.
Wow. We still need to make 7 cuts.
Well, I mean, we're not playing 2 Shredded Sails.
No. Are we even playing 1?
Yeah, probably not. Especially if we don't care about cycling that much.
All right, now we just have to make sure that we actually have stuff that we need. Like, did we take out all the removal like we did last time?
Right, so removal, well, no, because this only restricts the creatures that you play. Okay. So the only things that we took out were creatures that were not those creature types. Okay. So we took out this human, this human, this human, this human, this human, and then this Wolverine.
Okay.
And
yeah,
that's it.
That's fine. So let's look at our curve then. Ugh. We have no 2-drop creatures now.
Because all of them were humans.
Ew. Ew.
We have 17 non-creature spells and 11 creature spells.
Alright, I think we can take out some of our non-creatures, maybe.
Yeah, so we take out 1 Blade Banish, 1 Coordinated Charge. 1 Bastion or both Bastions?
I don't think we need them.
Fair enough. Ooh, Call of the Death Dweller is now bad.
Oh.
Although Helica Gliders, we have 3 of them, and they're 3. And we have 1 Garrison Cat and 1 Mamba and Kahira. So, never mind, I talked myself out of it. We need actually only 1 more cut.
Oh.
So we're at 11 and 13. So...
How about a 4-drop?
How about a 4-drop?
That grab's looking a little bit.
So there's Blade Banish.
Yes. We have 2 of those.
Nope.
Oh, you took one out already.
I took one out already. Okay. And we have 2 Rumbling Rockslide, which stay.
Yes.
1 Blood Curdle, which stays.
Yes.
Blade Banish is restricted in that if they don't have something with power 4 or greater, it's not great. Or we could take out Tigerilla.
Yeah, but I'd rather take out a non-creature.
Okay.
Blade Banish.
Okay. Then this is the deck.
Okay.
What do you think?
I think I don't hate it.
Yeah, I have an okay feeling about it so far. I won't lie.
I feel like that's always how we feel.
Well, but...
Until we get dragged through the dirt.
But we do have bombs.
Yes.
We do have removal.
Yes.
Removal is very important.
All right, so what's the E?
evasion. So we have 3 flyers here.
Okay.
Technically, pacifism counts as removal. This is first strike and then double strike. This can have menace or trample, so that's evasion as well.
Okay, so what's our A? We don't have any.
I don't exactly remember. I think I don't remember. Oh. I think it's attack and defense, but I feel like that's stupid. So okay. I don't recall. But the big 3 are bombs, removal, and evasion. Okay. And we have that. Got it. Yeah.
All right. Then I'm satisfied.
And our lands are 5/5/5, a red-black, and an Evolving Wilds.
Okay. Is that what we need?
I think so.
Okay.
Okay. So that is going to be the end of this particular video. Thank you all so very much for watching. We really do hope that you enjoyed. Hopefully we can turn what was some bad beats in that last game into some good stuff with this deck. Amy, how do you feel about your drafting progression since starting these drafts?
Well, it's definitely become a lot easier because I'm just like starting to memorize what's good in this set.
Yep.
Because we've just been doing it so much.
Yeah.
But, you know, I don't know how much of that ability is necessarily going to transfer to the next set. You know
sure,
what I mean?
Of course.
When that comes out. So I guess we'll see.
Yeah.
I guess we'll see if that progression really stays or not.
Yeah, and speaking of things that we will see, we will also see how this deck does, because obviously we're currently at 0 and 0.
We also need to change our deck box, thank you.
To what?
To something we're not playing. So the Wolverine or the Mentor.
Okay. You're welcome. Okay, so that will be all for this particular video. Thank you all so very much for watching. Please feel free to do all of that fun YouTube stuff. It really does help us out immensely.
Yes.
Liking, commenting, subscribing, ringing the bell for notifications, checking out our other channels and series. Any and all support that you are willing to provide, it truly does go a long way.
It really helps us out.
Yes. So, for now, from us here at the Geek for All family of channels, I have been Joe.
And I'm Amy.
And as we always say, in whichever video of ours you watch next, we will see you all next time. Thanks, everybody.